Welcome everybody to Artrex Gaming. I'm going to be doing a review of Horizon Zero Dawn. Just going to be giving you my impressions, show you a little bit of gameplay, show you just kind of what this game's about now. I've gotten to level 18 and kind of opened up, a few items in my inventory and stuff. I got your basic weapon, your spear. It's kind of what you get at the start of the game. And then you get your Carja hunter bow, you get a rope caster, Carja sharp shot bow, and then you can also get a sling and a trip caster so far. The trip caster is pretty cool because what it does is it kind of show you here. So a trip caster, you can choose from a shock wire or a blast wire, which would explode when enemies come across it. And same thing with a shock. Shock's gonna freeze them in spot, and it'll give you an opportunity to do melee attacks with them. Then my regular Carja hunter bow, pretty much just basic damage on that one. And then I got fire, and then I have my Carja sharp shot bow, which will do a tear blast arrow, which basically rips parts off of the bad guys, and then a precision arrow, which does a lot of damage, just straight up damage on that. And then I got shock bomb. Now, well, I have a Carja sling, and I've got shock bombs, and I've got freeze bombs on them. So that's just kind of the different weapons. And then you can enact or equip whichever kind of weapon you want in any slot you want. That's just kind of how I have them set up. From this menu also, you can craft your arrows really quick, and you can do this on the fly. You don't have to like be at a table or anything to do these things. You can just do them on the fly, and you can get them all filled back up and stuff. So if you run out of arrows during a battle, you can go into that and fire away. As you can tell, it's raining. There is different times of day and different weather in this game. So, and then she acts accordingly. Like you'll see here, sometimes she'll put her hand up when it's raining too much on her and stuff, and so she reacts to the weather. Now these campfires that you're going to see along the way, these are your quick save points. So you just press the button, it'll quick save it, and there you go. So we'll look at the map here. From what I've done so far, I've done this little hunk of the map, and I'm still doing a few more things that I got to get completed. There's a lot of, in your notebook, there's a lot of collectibles you can do. Data points gives you your game progression. I've done 23.42% of the game. And then you have statistics, how many watchers I've taken down. I've killed 111 boars. I've killed 30 boars. A lot of the way you increase your bag sizes and your carrying capacity for your weapons, like your ammunition, all that kind of stuff, is by killing wildlife. And you get special bones and different types of things that will give you unlocks to be able to do that. So if you go to crafting, you go to carrying capacity, you'll see that right now to get my outfit satchel upgraded to a 2, I have to, the costs are to the side: metal shards, ridgewood, and fatty meats. So the fatty meats you get by killing wildlife. So I've got some more advanced ones, like resources seem to fill up really quick, so now I have to get boar skin. And then I can upgrade that to, and it'll actually bring my increase my resource inventory capacity to 100. I think right now it's 70. So you just gotta kill a lot of wildlife to get your bags upgraded. That's probably the first thing you want to do, is try to kill as much wildlife as you can to get your bags upgraded. Makes leveling a little easier, makes your bags not so packed full of stuff. Because like here, your inventory, you have so many weapon slots, which I have not seen a need to carry extra weapons. I haven't ran across that many yet. So, and then there's outfits. I have so many places for outfits, which certain outfits do different things. So you may want an outfit like me. I'm sticking kind of the stealthy mode in this game, but you can get one that's more heavily armored, and just your play style. Modifications, you're constantly modifying your weapons with just different stuff. Like this is a purple, it's very rare. It's got plus 17 to resist melee attack weave, so it'll increase my resistance to melee attacks, which these things do attack you. and hit you with melee a lot, but they also do a lot of fire damage, things like that. I mean, they do all this different stuff, so this just helps you be a little bit more survivable. You got resources, which is all the stuff you collect. You got treasure boxes, things that you can open up and get special things out of. It's kind of like your loot box or chests if you were like running a dungeon or something. You have special items that these are things that will help unlock areas of the game, but also I guess when you complete a set of these or something, you can turn them in. The main city's called Meridian, which I haven't made it there yet, and I guess you can turn these things in for special things. Haven't figured that one out yet. Just shows you how much ammo you have, and then traps and potions. And then you have your skill tree. So your skill tree, you can go kind of any way you want. I think at some point you can just probably fill all these out if you want. I'm not sure what level cap is in this game, but you know, like this one right here, Forager, I got my disarm traps, so like I can throw down traps. Like if you see the little picture there, let's say you don't go to use it, you can walk up to it and pick it back up. Which, you know, when you put down, you know, your trip caster, and you got, you know, your shock, and then you got, you know, if you don't use it, the AI is very smart. You know, they'll see that you've put that down and they'll go around it, you know, so you got to kind of trick them into getting it. So it's kind of important where you put your stuff. So that's kind of different things. You got map, you got your quests, you got active quests, main quests, side quests, errands, bandit camps, tall necks, hunting grounds, cauldrons. Cauldrons are kind of like their dungeon. You got corrupted zones, and then you got tutorial things that you can do. So I've kind of not done some of these, and you have to have them active to be able to complete them, because I've totally used my trip caster and my sling and all this stuff. So, you know, if you're gonna go into a fight, it's probably wise to do this. I mean, it gives you a little bit of XP. I mean, I only get 2,000, 3,000. I mean, right now this is pretty low XP from what I've been getting off of stuff. Bandit camps are basically like camps you go in and you raid. If you take everybody out of them, you get special loot drops and things like that, so it's pretty cool. All right, so it's still raining, so let me show you some things here real quick. So now it's starting to stop. See, the rain stopped. It's all beautiful again. If you hit your R3 button, it brings up your focus, and your focus will tell you stuff. So there's a broadhead. He's a level 10. He's a hostile. Like right here's a turkey, so you can set a waypoint on the turkey, and then you can, you know, sneak up on him. Whoops. So I killed him, and then you can go and loot the body, and this is where you're gonna get like your rich meat and things like that. And then you can do collectibles, like I got a shock wax root, which you need some of that stuff. Holy crap. All right, so right there, that's a broadhead. Got a couple of them. Let me show you how attacks go. So, as you can tell, he's weak to fire right there. Those are canisters. His antlers, horns are weak to tear. So you can kind of choose how you want to defeat these enemies. Now, some of these guys will charge you, so this might be good to set up a booby trap. So let's put a blast down. So you hit one point, and then you hit another point. Oh wait, these guys are getting attacked. Okay, so there's hostiles here. See, these are hostile guys. They're bandits. So they're fighting that, but they're also taking damage. So they just killed those things that I was gonna do. So the game kind of, you know, plays like that. I'm not gonna take these guys on, because they can be pretty tough. I mean, they are only level 3s, but you know, they look like they're...
Shovel doesn't just up and leave. Keep
All right,
an eye
screw
out.
it. Let's do it.
You got anything
Just set
better
him
to
on
do?
fire. Let's see if these morons come across here and blow themselves up. I guess they're...
We've got company.
So now you can press your R3 again. No, don't hurt me. All right, then you can go to melee. So, pretty cool. I mean, this game is super fun, super intuitive. I mean, the AI is pretty smart, especially when it comes to the bad guys, like the robot animals. I mean, they're pretty stinking tough. Okay, you might see up at the top, I have my health meter. And then I have a, so I have my red health meter, and then I have the green underneath, and it's got plus symbols. As you get skills and stuff, you can increase that to where those pluses go higher and higher. And what that does is as you take damage, you can use that. So like if you see down below on my bottom left hand of my screen, I have like a plus symbol. So if you hit that, it'll take away the green and add to the red. Because once your red gets to nothing, you're dead. You die, and then, you know, your saved progress is back where you had your last save point at a campfire. So like all this stuff right now, if I logged out, it's going to be gone. So we're going to go back to the campfire real quick and save my game. Because I got experience for doing all that. And it's good just to collect everything. See there what my green bar went up. I got plus 24% health added to the medicine pouch. So that's your medicine pouch. So as you level up, you can expand that. And we'll go over those skills here again in a second. Let me just save this real quick. Alright, so let's go back into the skills. So some of the skills are pretty cool. So let's see, where is... We'll look for the one that's got your health. Seems like it's maybe over here. Okay, so right here, doubles the capacity of the medicine pouch. So that's a pretty good one. And then I got to disarm my traps. And then the next one, weapon coils and outfit weaves can now be removed and reused. So what you can do there is your modifications you can now take out instead of... Right now, if you switch out a modification, it erases the one that's currently equipped. So this honestly, this line right here really is a lot of awesomeness. I mean, disarm your traps, man. If I waste a trap, you know, if I put it down and the AI doesn't go around and I kill the mob, I can go back and pick up that trap. So it's pretty cool. And then you got a call mount. I haven't really used the mounts. Like, you can override things and you can take control of certain things. As you do cauldrons, it allows you to be able to override enemy robot animals. So, but you can't override all of them. So you got to wait until you get those cauldrons done and it unlocks more and more. So I really am not into the overriding thing too much. I'm just kind of there to, I'm like really sneaking around and killing things. But my overall review of the game is this game is flipping awesome. It is totally worth $59.99. Shoot, I almost want to go get the collector's edition just so I get the, I think she's got a trophy of her or something, or a statue of her in there. But it's totally worth the money. I mean, you're going to get tons of hours of play. I've probably already played 15, 20 hours, and I'm only 20% in. I am going super slow and getting everything unlocked as I go through the zone. And so it's just really super fun. The controls, the combat, it takes a little getting used to, but once you get used to it, it's super fun. Super fun. And this is a PS4 exclusive, so it's the only way you get to see it, through PS4. I don't know if it'll come out on other consoles later. It's made by Guerrilla Games, and they have definitely made a really good game. So again, this is Artrex with Artrex Gaming, and this is my review of Horizon Zero Dawn.